Hey Michael, it's Dave. I thought it might be helpful if I gave you a quick tutorial on some of the topics that I taught you in Illustrator when I was in China. I noticed you were sending me some photos with no arrows, so I thought maybe you might have forgotten how to do it. In either case, first thing you want to do is you want to start Illustrator. And that's done. And you want to go into File and you want to create a new screen. And from here you can choose a vertical orientation or a horizontal layout. I usually choose horizontal just to make things easy. And here it is, your first Illustrator screen. It's blank right now. And what I would like to do is I'd like to go under File and I want to place my first graphic image. And here I can just choose an image. Let's choose this little guy here. And there it is. It just pops right in. Now after you're done doing any particular task, it's always a good habit to click on this upper left-hand corner tool and then click outside of the box, just so that you reset where you are on the page. Let's say that I want this image came in too large, and if I wanted to reduce it, you can select the image, go into Object, Transform, Scale. And here you can choose a different scale. If you want to reduce it, it would be less than 100%. If you want to increase it, it would be greater than 100%. So for instance, if I wanted to make it half the size, I would just type in 50%, which is a little too small. So let's just make it 75%, and then click on OK. And you can see that it reduces the image. Let's just say that I wanted to draw an arrow pointing to this little cat's eye. So I would select the Line tool here, and I would click and drag a line towards the eye. And you can see a line was made, but might be a little small or thin, so you can increase the width of that line by choosing any of these point sizes. Let's say 3 points is pretty good line thickness. And you can choose a different color. Let's make it red. And after you're done, you can click here again. And so there's your first line. Now if I wanted to add an arrowhead here, I would just go under Filter, Stylize, Add Arrowheads. And here are a bunch of different arrowheads that you can choose from. I usually like to choose this conservative arrow. It's nice and clean. You click on OK. And then you're done, so you always click on this upper left-hand corner and just click outside the box. If you want to move that arrow around, just make sure you're on this tool, and you can click very carefully on this arrow. So notice I wasn't careful enough. You've got to be right on that line. And then you can just move this around any way you want. Say I wanted to point to the nose instead. And you click outside the box again. So that's how you create a line and create an arrow, rather, and then move it around. Okay? Also, incidentally, this is how you zoom in. So if you're still too far away, you can click on this magnifying glass and zoom in a little bit if you want. Now that I'm done, I'd like to save this image with the arrowhead. So you go under File, Save for Web. Okay, this creates a very fast, very low, it's not a very large file, a very small file for you to email around. So you just click on Save for Web, and you get this little window. Just click on Save, and you save it to anywhere you want. In this case, I'm going to call this Michael Cat. And click on Save, and if you go back to your desktop, you can see that here's the image that we created. Double click on it, and there's the image with the little arrowhead. And that, my friend, is how you create an image with arrowheads. I hope you learned. Take care, man. I'll talk to you soon.